your bio. It's like Psalms 369,
Yeah.
blessed mommy of four.
Yeah, like Jesus is gonna spank you, lady, if you keep it up.
Yeah, literally, he's gonna bend you over and Jesus is gonna go poo pirate on your ass if you keep up this bullshit.
I hope he does.
They
Jesus.
deserve it with no lube.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, Avery Woods. That's how you feel about Jesus, huh? So do many other people, so it's no surprise. But here's the thing we easily forget, and I'm going to refresh your memory right now. That same man you're talking about, the one that you think can essay somebody else, the same man you are laughing at and mocking with such pride, is the same man that died for you, even if you don't believe in him, even if you don't believe his story. Now, I know the story can get a little old because everybody talks about it. He sacrificed himself. He died for you. But let's get into the details in case you forgot. Back when he was tortured on the day of his crucifixion, the Roman soldiers stripped him naked and chained him to a stone pillar, where they proceeded to beat him over and over and over again with something called a Roman flagrum. This isn't just some regular whip. It's a whip that has 12 leather strands, and each strand has a metal ball at the end of it. And throughout the strand is embedded pieces of shredded glass, bones, and other extremely sharp objects. This flagrum is designed specifically so when the soldiers whip somebody, it catches the skin, it cuts through the skin, and it pulls out what's under the skin while it's being pulled back. And it happened again and again and again and again and again, etc. By the end of this beating, his body was so mangled, strips of skin falling everywhere. This beating was termed the half-death back in the day because half of the men that endured this did not survive. But Jesus did, and there was more coming for him. They then twisted a crown together with thorns, and these thorns were at least 3 inches long. You know when you go to touch a rose and you're like, oh, and it hurts because the thorn is so tiny, but it still pricks you? Imagine 3 inches of a thorn. And imagine that crown of thorns going on top of your head and it being beaten into your skull. They also used this same rod to beat his face in. This was all before the cross. He hadn't even made it up the hill yet. So after all of this happened, in Isaiah 52:14, it tells us, but many were amazed when they saw him. His face was so disfigured, he seemed hardly human, and from his appearance one would scarcely know he was a man. He did not look like a human. Then they continually mocked him, saying, "Hail, King of the Jews," as they made him carry this heavy wooden cross up the hill, Jesus knowing he was going up there to be crucified. He knew that this wasn't a pleasant ending. Once he made it to the hill, they stripped him of his clothes again and nailed him to a cross. They nailed his wrist into a wooden cross over and over and over again and did the same thing to his feet. Imagine the pain of each of those blows over and over and over again. Oh, I forgot the part where the Romans dug the hole in the ground and picked up the cross that he was on and pushed it into the ground. And at this point, you can imagine all of his bones, or most of them, came out of their joints because, again, he's nailed to a cross. There he was for everyone to see as they mocked him and were so pridefully happy that his crucifixion has come. After 6 hours of tortured breathing and grasping for his life, he finally passed on. So as you, Avery Woods, or anyone else out there listening, has it in you to mock Jesus, make fun of him, and talk about him and belittle his character so significantly, don't forget that these events that I just recalled for you have been archaeologically proven to be true. They happened. There is no way to eradicate this from history. And he did this for you. For you. I was reminded of the details of this recently, and I hope this reminder blesses you today. And I just hope that you can keep Jesus out of your mouth. If you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. Because regardless if you believe in him or not, he did that despite everything, and he deserves respect for that. I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more than I could ever be capable of. If this video blessed you today and reminded you of how much he loves you, be sure to share this with a friend.